Pi network has just upgraded its blockchain, and this is way bigger than people realize. In the last 12 hours, the Pi core team confirmed that Testnet 1 has been upgraded from protocol version 19 to version 22, and it's already moving toward version 23. This may sound technical, but here's the truth. This upgrade could decide whether Pi network becomes the $100 million ecosystem it's been promising, or collapses before it even opens Mainnet. Let's break this down. The tweet that everyone missed. On September 16th at 10 p.m., the official Pi Core Team Twitter account at Pi Core Team dropped a simple-looking update, progress update on protocol upgrades. Most people didn't even notice. But for pioneers paying attention, this was massive. The tweet revealed that Testnet 1, Pi's main experimental environment, had just jumped from protocol 19 to 22. That means major backend changes, stronger functionality, and new levels of blockchain control. Even bigger? Work is already underway to push it to version 23. And once Testnet 1 is stable, the same upgrades will hit Testnet 2, and then roll out across the mainnet. This is Pi quietly laying the groundwork for its biggest transformation yet. Why testnets matter more than price right now? When most pioneers hear updates about Pi network, the first things that come to mind are KYC fixes, migration updates, or the long-awaited listing on major exchanges. These are natural concerns. After all, everyone wants to see their effort translate into real-world value. But here's the hard truth. None of these things can succeed unless the foundation is strong. That's exactly why testnet upgrades matter more than anything else right now. Without a rock-solid infrastructure, even the most exciting announcements would collapse under pressure. Testnet 1 wasn't built just for show. It was designed with a clear mission: to act as Pi's experimental playground where the core team could stress test every critical feature before it ever touches Mainnet. For example, wallet-to-wallet transactions might sound simple, but they require precise validation to ensure payments are fast, reliable, and irreversible. If this system fails in testnet, pioneers would face broken transfers or lost balances on Mainnet, which would instantly destroy confidence in the ecosystem. Another essential pillar is security. Testnet is where the core team simulates attacks, probes for vulnerabilities, and strengthens defenses against hacks, fraud, or network exploits. This isn't optional, it's life or death for a blockchain. If Pi were to rush to launch without proving its resilience in testnet, a single security breach could erase years of trust and effort. Migration is another delicate area. On the surface, moving balances from one environment to another seems straightforward, but in reality, it's a minefield of potential errors. Testnet allows the team to replicate migration processes under different conditions to ensure that when Mainnet scales, pioneers don't lose their hard-earned Pi due to technical glitches. Then comes KYC validation, which is not just a bureaucratic hurdle but the gatekeeper of Pi's legitimacy. If fake or duplicate accounts slip through migration, it dilutes the value for real pioneers. That's why Testnet includes simulations of KYC processes to guarantee only verified pioneers make the cut, protecting the integrity of the ecosystem. Every upgrade to Testnet is like pouring cement into the foundation of a house. It might not look flashy, and it certainly doesn't excite the market like a new exchange listing would, but without it, the entire structure collapses. Each successful test, whether it's a secure transaction, a smooth migration, or a validated KYC flow, pushes Pi one step closer to a functional, scalable, and secure mainnet. So, while many are impatient for price predictions or exchange listings, the truth is simple. If Pi doesn't get testnet right, everything else, price, adoption, and global utility, will crumble. But if the foundation is strong, every future milestone will stand tall, unshakable, and capable of supporting the vision of a global digital currency. The leap from version 19 to 23. So what does moving from protocol 19 to 23 actually mean? Think of it like upgrading from an old flip phone to the latest iPhone. The jump isn't cosmetic, it's transformational. Protocol 22 and 23 add new layers of functionality. That means Pi's blockchain can handle more transactions, smarter contracts, and better developer tools. Scalability improves. Instead of slowing down under pressure, Pi will be able to process larger transaction volumes as millions of users migrate. Security gets tighter. Protocol upgrades close loopholes and strengthen defenses against exploits, critical for protecting Pioneer wallets. Decentralization expands. Right now, Pi core team still has significant control. But with Protocol 23, the blockchain moves closer to being truly decentralized, where no single group can dominate. This upgrade is not just a technical patch, it's the foundation for everything Pi has promised. What decentralization really looks like. Pi's dream isn't just mining on a phone, it's building a global marketplace powered by decentralized blockchain technology. And decentralization means that every pioneer, every node, every transaction is connected in a transparent system. If you visit minpi.com, Pi's official site, you can already see this in action. The Pi Block Explorer shows real-time data on Testnet 1, Testnet 2, and Mainnet. The number of wallets migrated, circulating supply and locked rewards, live transactions between wallet addresses. That's the beauty of decentralization. Everything is open. No central authority hiding data, no secret balances, just a transparent system anyone can verify. And Protocol 23 will take Pi one step closer to making this its reality. The security challenge, but there's one big issue that can't be ignored: wallet security. Many pioneers have already faced wallet hack attempts and losses. That's why these upgrades matter so much. On Testnet, developers are constantly simulating attacks, testing fraud prevention, and refining backend stability. Every time a bug is fixed here, it makes the mainnet stronger. When the fully open mainnet finally arrives, Pi won't just be functional, it will be battle-tested and secure. That's the only way to protect millions of pioneers' assets. The road to fully open mainnet right now, Pi's mainnet is only partially open. Transactions are limited, and exchanges are off the table. But once Testnet 1 and 2 are fully upgraded to Protocol 23, the same upgrade will push into Mainnet. That's when Pi core team's direct influence starts to shrink, and the community takes over. The core team has always claimed that Pi would bring something the crypto world hasn't seen before: a blockchain where a global marketplace of goods and services is powered entirely by Pi. But that vision can't happen without a stable, scalable, and decentralized mainnet. The protocol upgrades are the final rehearsal before the curtain rises. This wasn't just a small tweet. This was the signal that Pi is preparing for its next big move. The jump from Protocol 19 to 22, and soon to 23, is a turning point. If successful, Pi will have the technical foundation to support a $100 million ecosystem, power real commerce, and prove its critics wrong. But if it fails, Pi risks collapsing before its dream ever reaches the open market. So let me ask you, do you think Protocol 23 will finally push Pi network into the future of crypto, or is it just another upgrade with no real impact? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Smash that like button if you believe Pi is building something massive. Subscribe with the bell on for updates you won't find anywhere else, and get ready, because the next upgrade could decide Pi's entire future.